What's happening, everybody? JayShockblast here, and check it out. We've got the Royal Rumble 2017, January 29th. We are 18 days away, 2.5 weeks. Let me tell you guys, I love me some WWE. Most of the time, some of the time. All right, lately, I don't know. It's felt a little stale to me ever since CM Punk left. There has been some great stuff. There's been some stuff that I'm like, meh. And this poster is kind of a little bit of the reason why it's such a crapshoot. And it's causing a lot of controversy right now. This is the official poster for the 2017 Royal Rumble. And first of all, it's very busy. There's a lot of people on here. Traditionally, this is the way the Royal Rumble posters have been. You throw a lot of superstars on there, wrestlers, and that's the whole point. You got a 30-man over the top rope, event that the pay-per-view is centered around. So it's always interesting to see who they put on, and this year's poster is no different. Now, the big controversy for most people is the fact that AJ Styles, your current WWE World Champion, is way back here, okay, with the likes of Sasha Banks and Rich Swann. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with Rich Swann or Sasha Banks. I mean, Sasha's from Boston. Of course I love Sasha. Probably my favorite female wrestler in the WWE right now. Her and Bayley probably. But love me some Sasha. I think they're doing her dirty in favor of Charlotte, but I'll get to that. And Rich Swann, our current cruiserweight champion, but he's still growing. They haven't had enough time to really flesh him out. If you listen to most people that are complaining, they think this is what the poster should look like. This is what they think that the WWE Royal Rumble poster should look like, and I get it. AJ Styles is phenomenal. See what I did there? I enjoy me some AJ Styles. I think he's been one of the best things that they've done in the last year. And his entry in the Royal Rumble last year was the highlight of the event for me. I do agree. Placing him way back there is a little odd. If it were me, I would have probably had him right here, right behind John Cena, kind of like you got Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns side by side. I would have found a way to get it so that the Great Wall of yesterday was not holding everybody else back. And why in God's name is R-Truth on this poster? Okay, I don't understand that one. This is a very diverse poster. I almost feel like he's not even the token black guy. You've got the New Day, rightfully where they should be, as the only tag team on here. Then you got Sasha, you got Rich Swann. I mean, you've even got Kalisto back here for a little bit of representation. And obviously that's why they did it, which is unfortunate. But I don't understand this poster at all. It's a mess, okay? My biggest problem is this right here. Like, you got 4 part-time wrestlers on the very front. Now, I get it, okay? They are the biggest names on the poster, bar none. But the problem that the WWE has always had is they focus so much on the past and they give opportunity to people that are just going to run away. And I can't help but mention CM Punk previously because that's one of the things that he said during one of his promos. And I think it's more authentic coming from him because I feel like he wrote most of his own stuff. I'll never forget the promo we had with Triple H where he basically, or it was actually McMahon, now that I think of it, in Boston, by the way, right after the pipe bomb incident. The week after he's suspended, they did the contract signing, and he's like, you've let all of this pass you by, all right, and it's true, and I know that they've done a good job with NXT bringing some of these talents up. They've built such great attention to all of these characters and wrestlers or entertainers, whatever you want to call them, and they've gotten us so excited about so many people. Yet here they are trotting out the Undertaker just in time for WrestleMania, for him to make his 5 or 6 appearances a year. Trotting out Goldberg out of nowhere. All right. Now I understand fans are chanting his name. They had a really good rub the other night with Roman Reigns where they did the double spear of Braun Strowman. The Brock Lesnar match, don't understand it. I still don't understand why you want, number one, why Brock would agree to it, and number two, why you would have them squash, Brock Lesnar. Like, I don't understand it. Never will. Nothing about it makes sense. And of course, you've got the residual dream crusher in John Cena. Now, don't get me wrong. I respect the hell out of John Cena, what he's done for the company, how he's been there. If anybody deserves to become more of a part-timer, it's him. But the fact of the matter is, the biggest complaint so many people have had about John Cena over the years is that he stifles development of newer people, of people that are trying to come up. Now, he's helped put some people over. He definitely helped Kevin Owens get a head start and bump himself ahead of a lot of people. AJ Styles, he's lost a lot of matches to AJ Styles. So, I mean, I get it. Like, he does do some things for some people, but at the same time, he always has to involve himself with the title. Like, I think the real telling sign of somebody that's doing their job right is not having to chase a title or hold a title. Being able to be relevant without a strap. And I don't feel like John Cena can do that. Because the second he does it, it's like, nah, I want the title back. So I understand we're going into Ric Flair territory. And it seems like inevitable that he's going to potentially lose, potentially win the title again on the Royal Rumble, which is not this Sunday, but in a couple Sundays. I don't know. There's a rumor that they've put out an advertisement advertising him, AJ Styles defending the title against him at the Elimination Chamber. So who knows? I don't know, or whatever the next pay-per-view is. It's possible that he doesn't win the title at Royal Rumble, but he does at the next one, because they're basically setting up, Cena versus Undertaker, and I don't want to see that. Like, I don't even want to. I love the Undertaker. I've loved him for years. I'm done with him. The guy is in shambles. I want him to become a legend and just show up to hang out, say hi, pitch something, and go. I don't need him to wrestle anymore. I don't need him to do that to his body anymore. Like, he paid his dues. He's done his time. If they are going to do this, I really hope this is the last one. But I really can't help but look at this poster and just think of how much more beneficial it would have been to at least have an AJ Styles or a Roman Reigns or a Seth Rollins, somebody newer up front with these guys, okay? Or Kevin Owens, let the rub be that they're on the level with John Cena, Undertaker, Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, because as it stands, all I see is a bunch of people standing behind them. And it's not a shock that Roman Reigns is the one thrust right here in the middle. Roman Reigns, they blew their chance with him, okay? A couple years ago, right when the Shield was at their height, he was white hot, and they didn't strike it then. I think he got hurt right after that. They didn't strike while the iron was hot right then and there, and a year later kind of tried to come back to him, and by that point, all of his momentum was done. And now everything just feels forced. I think what they really need to do a better job of is listening to the fans. If something isn't going exactly according to plan, at some point you need to cut bait and shift over to the people that they are cheering for, the people they want to see. We want to see Cesaro as a prominent figure in the title picture. Cesaro is so over right now, and he's not even on this poster. And I get it. You know, you'd have to put Sheamus on there too, and I don't want to see him anywhere near this poster. But like, I kind of feel like Cesaro belongs on the poster way more than R-Truth. Like, I still can't even understand why R-Truth is on this poster. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I would have rather seen freaking Davari on here, or someone like that, you know, like. But I think where they got this wrong is they really. I mean, AJ, come on, he's your champion. He needs to be up here somewhere, more than Roman. Like, really, realistically, Charlotte should be right here. She should be the one that's in the middle. You've got your woman representation right here in the middle. AJ should be right here, and the non-champions can be back here. All right, that's really what they should have done, and I think it would have made a lot of people at least a little bit happier. And at the end of the day, it's a poster, but it's imagery. It's imagery in motion, and it kind of personifies what the WWE is doing wrong right now. They also had an opportunity to get somebody right here and somebody right here. I know I'm already arguing that the poster's busy, but they just could have done a better job. And I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to see any of these guys win the Royal Rumble. I don't want to see any of these guys holding a belt. All right. Like, John Cena keeps talking about the new era and stuff like that. And he should be, like, upset about being the old guard. He went to Hollywood. He went to make TV shows. He went to make movies. And that's fine. I want him to take those opportunities. Like, he deserves it. He's earned it. But you can't have both. I hated it. I love The Rock, one of my favorite all time. But I hated it when he came back and he took the belt off of Punk. Like, I hated it because he's such a part-timer. And I know he comes back for a couple months here and there, but I don't want to reward guys. These guys are on the road like 300 days a year, and ladies, obviously. Like, they're putting in their dues and paying their time, like, just like everybody else did before them. I get that. But I don't know, man. They don't just... It would be one thing if it was unique, but it's not unique anymore. It's not unique to have these part-timers come in and steal the spotlight. And I know if you ever listen to Colt Cabana's podcast with CM Punk, that was one of his big things, How is anybody supposed to get better if all these people from the past are just showing up and taking their spots? So I'd love to know what you guys think of your WWE fans. What do you think about the upcoming Royal Rumble? Who is your projection to win? Who would you like to see win? Unfortunately, I feel like the Undertaker is going to win. That's my prediction, is Undertaker winning the Royal Rumble. If John Cena doesn't beat AJ Styles at this pay-per-view, he will at the next one. And we're going to have John Cena versus Undertaker for the title at WrestleMania. Cena drops the title to Undertaker. He retires, hopefully. I mean, that's basically what we have to look at. I swear to God, if they take the title off of Owens and do a Goldberg versus Lesnar match for the title, I'm gonna I'm gonna mark out, I guess. But hey guys, what surprises would you like to see? I mean, Kenny Omega showing up doesn't seem like it's going to be a thing, even though he's quote-unquote taking some time to evaluate. I don't think his contract's up until the end of the month. I'd love to see Samoa Joe make the shift up to the main roster. I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, I think we would all love to see Shinsuke Nakamura move up. I mean, even like the Revival moving up, stuff like that. I don't know if we're going to see it, though. I mean, they've done it's such a weird thing. They do such a great job getting everybody excited for the new talent in NXT, and then when they get them here, it's like they don't know what to do with them, and they don't give them the same opportunities. So anyway, I had to talk about this, and for all of you guys that want AJ Styles, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you.